And with coaching, there's basically, and my wife being an actual certified coach, right? She's got her PhD, all right? She teaches, at a university, with psychology background. So in essence, there is a major difference between coaching and training. So there's basically actually a big difference between managing, mentoring, training, and coaching.
Okay.
So one of the things that, she was explaining to me is that managing is basically saying, here's the way you need to do it. You need to manage that. And there's certain things that you really don't want to interpret very much, especially when it's a legal compliance type of thing in real estate. It's just like, no, you can't do that open to interpretation. You got to use the form as is. So that's managing.
Yeah.
So this is the way you need to do it. Okay, so that is kind of a management style. Mm-hmm. So then there is basically mentoring. Mentoring is a little bit more like, here's how I do it.
Yeah.
Watch and learn. So that's what a mentor would do. I'm going to follow a mentor, right? And so I'm going to be mentored myself. I'm the mentee, or the protege is the other word for it. But I'm going to see how the successful individual has done it. So they're my mentor. So, it's a simple watch and learn. Then there's training. Here's how you can do it. Here's best practices. Mm-hmm. So training is really, really important, of course. But then finally, coaching is more or less the question of why do you want to do it?
Okay.
Why do you want to get there? What's important for you? So it's a lot of questions, a lot of deeper kind of inner, emotional psychology kind of coming from. So it's a lot of the big why. Mm. So obviously with watching video, we can't do a lot of that back and forth. But what we can do is tee up questions so that the individual agents and brokers can start thinking through, man, why am I doing this business?
Yeah.
Why am I making this phone call? Because without that strong why, chances are they won't do it. If the why is not strong enough, even though it's just like, oh, I know I can probably get a lead if I do this thing.
Yeah.
If that why is not strong enough, then they probably won't do it because it's out of the norm. It's out of the ordinary.
Right.
So, that's, again, back to what we're trying to do with Green Ocean. All the coaching kind of video tips is you watch, you contemplate. So it's enough, meat that's there for you to really start thinking through. And so we are kind of doing helping through a self-coaching kind of process. And there's action items to do where there's, definitely, results that can be measured, right away. So, that's all part of this Green Ocean model.
Yeah.
So, Jason, you and I are starting to become coaches on, doing video learning, coaching what we've known for many, many years, right?
Many years.
Regarding video, regarding marketing and technology and website and all these different types of things.
Yeah.
So, that's basically what we want, you guys to do is sign up, for you guys to not get at least one transaction. I would be shocked. Okay, it's entertaining to say the least.
Yeah.
However, you will get at least one transaction. I hope really much in the short term because the strategies are there. These are tried and true concepts, and the investment will actually help you trigger to actually do some of the action items.
Yeah.
And so, man, you get one transaction from this thing. It's paid for itself, 10, 100x over.
Right.
And you're going to get another deal as a result.
Absolutely.
Right? Because one deal will always lead to another deal. So even the little nuances, negotiation, some of the scripts, some of the little business systems, that will all be beneficial. The marketing technology that you and I are going to be, teaching and talking about, all well worth, trying out the system. We're only in season 1 right now. You're going to be coaching for some of the season 2 shows. Ooh. All these, SEO, SEM kind of talks. It's a little bit more advanced, but we want people to get to that 200 level like in college, right?
Yeah.
So don't just stay as a freshman. Definitely advance, understand, so that, you can excel, not just, in the business from 5 years ago, but really today as well as in the future.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you know what? One of the big things that I look forward to and getting videos like this is the accountability.
Okay.
I want somebody there. I need somebody. And if it's in video, that's fine. Just help. Give me that little item today that I need to work on.
Right.
Define it. Make it easy for me.
Yeah.
I'm not that smart. It's help me along. And that's what I love about the videos. And that's what I want to try to help portray, And so you mentioned that some of these topics can be a little complex. And, sometimes talking about SEO and search engines and software and codes and that can get a little complex. But, we want to try to present it in a way where it's going to be kind of easy to digest,
right?
And we really hope that you're going to understand it, but not only understand it, but maybe take that little baby step today